Let's talk about DJ Akademiks. Akademiks, brother. You did bad, bro. You did really, really, really bad. And let me just explain something to you. You should know better. You've been in this field. You've been streaming. You've been vlogging. Whatever you want to call it. You've been doing this for a long time. You should already know you should never, ever, ever, ever say anything derogatory towards kids in general at all. Anything that's in the lines of sex and kids, you can't even mix those two. What you did, bro, was so bad, bro. And I don't know if you feel like that was supposed to be a joke, but let me tell you one thing. People don't play and joke about pedophilia. You can't say to a kid, I'm going to have somebody come over here and y'all should let him ram you. Whatever you said, I don't even want to, I feel uncomfortable saying it. That's crazy, bro. So DJ Akademiks is facing a lot of backlash for his recent, his recent comments that he made to a young kid while he was streaming. You know what I'm saying? And you should know better. We have a responsibility, even me as a new podcaster. I'm new to the game, but I'm wise enough and I'm smart enough to know that I hold a responsibility to basically podcast and stream and vlog with the awareness. You have to have awareness. You got to know that a lot of people that we're talking to is all different ranges of ages. We're talking to grown-ups. We're talking to kids. We're talking to all types of people. You never know who's viewing your channel. And a lot of people today are not playing about that. Matter of fact, in general, not just today, in general, nobody's playing about kids. We got to protect our kids. DJ Akademiks, what are you doing? And now, so DJ Akademiks recently got mad and said, one of his guests on the stream tried to set him up and he was looking out for people and he was trying to, basically look out for somebody else's channel or what so have you. Bruh, nobody can control what comes out of your mouth but you. Pause. Nobody can control that. That man didn't tell you to say that. You took it upon yourself to say that. Then you try to backtrack and say that he's the reason why that you got backlash going against you for what you said. Nobody told you to make those statements. You chose to make those statements. You chose. This is not good, man. This is no bueno, man. I think you should go and apologize publicly for making that huge mistake. I don't know if it was a mistake. I think you just apologize, bruh. Apologize. Apologize to everybody who you offended. All the people like me that's against that type of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Apologize to the people for what you did. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, I messed up. But not everybody's looking at you like a weirdo. It's going to be hard to unweird you now. And I'm not attacking DJ Akademiks. You know what I'm saying? I actually, I pay attention to all the top guys in the game. I pay attention to the DJ Akademiks. I pay attention to the Kai Cenats of the world. I pay attention to the I Show Speeds of the world. Their methods and my methods and the way I come across on my platforms is different. But at the same time, when you want to be great, you have to study the greats. I'm not going to copy their style. I might take bits and pieces from people, but I create my own in my own unique way. So when I'm looking at these guys and I'm looking at what they're talking about, the content, and everything that they're breaking down and how they do it, I also learn how to not make mistakes like that. Sometimes we get caught up in our own world and you guys got successful making millions of dollars to the point where you feel like you're so successful, it doesn't matter what you say. No, bruh. Look at what Fat Joe is going through right now. Fat Joe made a comment towards the FBA, all right? And now he's blacklisted. He's banned. Like nobody really want to deal with him. He recently got booed in Chicago. He's like canceled. He learned real quick that no matter how much money you got, that the culture would turn their back on you. Your supporters would turn their backs on you. So with that being said, you have to take some type of you know, accountability of what you say and what you do on these platforms. I don't care how successful you may be. I don't care how successful you may be. That can be stripped away from you like that if you don't be mindful and realize what you're saying. Of course, we want to crack jokes, but some jokes are not funny. Anything involving a kid is not funny. Anything involving pedophilia is not funny. There's no way you can make a funny joke out of that. No way, no circumstance. No way, no circumstance. At all. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. We got to do better. That's why I tell you guys, man, y'all start, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to this channel. We're going to talk about some real stuff. And no, I don't approach my channel with a niche. Some people have sneaker channels. They only focus on sneakers. Some people they only talk about sports, or some people only talk about current events or what have you. Me, I try to talk about a little bit of everything. I want to just be so raw and authentic on my channel that we could cover everything. I love sneakers. I love current events. I love sports. I love entertainment. I love a little bit of everything. And I personally want to cover a little bit of everything on my channel. I don't want to keep it, a one-minded or one-based type channel. I want to cover everything. So make sure y'all tap in and make sure that y'all, pay attention to the movement. We're going to talk about some real stuff. We're going to talk about some weird stuff. We're going to get these weirdos out of here, and we're going to start promoting guys like myself who's going to talk about some real stuff, real issues, and not offend nobody, hopefully, in the process. You know what I'm saying? And if you're offended by any one of my content, you must be offended at something that makes you insecure about yourself. Because I'm not going to say nothing on my platform to deliberately disrespect any group of people. And I'm definitely not going to say nothing on my platform that deliberately that's going to harm or be harmful towards little kids. That's never, ever, ever, ever my mission or my goal. My mission on my platform is to create a community that we could come together and talk some real talk. We could come together and talk some real talk, and we're going to piggyback off each other. Y'all going to leave stuff in the comments. I'm going to respond to that. I look at every single comment and I respond. And then we could come up with some dialogue and we could learn from each other. I want this to be a community. Sir Throwbacks 23, I want this to be a community. Let's talk about some real shit over here. And let's make it work. Let's make it happen. Let's build. But DJ Akademiks, man, you did so bad, bro. I don't want to keep talking about this, man. This is this is hurting me even thinking about how disgusting what you said is. Disgusting. You gonna say to that little boy, have somebody come over there and do what to him? Bruh. This is nasty work, man. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. And like I said, man, I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to just put this out here flat out. This is going to be straight to y'all. No edits. This is going to be straight raw. And I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about DJ Akademiks' comments. Let me know how y'all felt when you heard it. How disgusted you was when you heard it. What should we do as the viewers to kind of send a message to him to let him know that we're not playing about these kids? He has to learn a lesson about this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to lead some, cancel DJ Akademiks movement. I'm not trying to lead that, but he has to know what he did was wrong. He has to. Because when you have people like him that's making money on these platforms, sometimes they feel like they're untouchable. And look at guys like P. Diddy. He thought he was untouchable. Now look at P. Diddy today. Locked up, out of the game. Out of the game. Locked up. Don't even know if he's going to be free again. This is what we dealing with, y'all. We dealing with a lot of these weirdos who feel like they make money and they can do and say whatever they want to do. And life don't work that way. Life definitely does not work that way. It does not work that way. We got to make this shit right. We got to do the right thing. All right? But anyway, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe now. DJ Akademiks, you're a weirdo for that. Subscribe to Sir Throwbacks 23.